Kia ora, I'm Erin J. Doyle. Welcome to my channel. I am excruciatingly busy at the moment. I'm doing field work for work, and one of the numerous projects I'm currently working on requires 90 separate field trips for sampling purposes to be carried out between now and end of August, I think we decided. So obviously I've got that date written down somewhere, but the point is, busy. This field work may happen on weekends, this field work may require 5 AM starts. So if any videos from, well, this video onwards are a little bit late or skipped, that's why. I'm gonna do my absolute best to get my 2 videos out every week, but yeah, there may be some delays due to general exhaustion and lack of time. Today I'm going to be doing the self-aware reader tag. I will post a link to the original video and questions down below. Jumping right into it, question 1. What most draws you into a novel or story and makes you want to keep reading? Plot, character, writing style, atmosphere, something else? Probably the atmosphere and writing style is what would keep me reading past the first page. When I first pick up a book in the store, those are the things that are going to make me keep reading. I think things like plot and character you don't necessarily know early enough to make a commitment. I guess. I don't know. I should have read these questions in advance. Question 2. What is a convention or trope that will immediately turn you off in your reading experience with a novel or story? The whole male academic love interest is young, bright, unique and interesting, blah 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 blah. Oh, no doubt he has a book that no one's ever heard of, but oh, she's a fan. That was probably unnecessarily gross to do on the internet. Okay, question 3. What most appeals to you when reading non-fiction and makes you want to keep reading? I kind of struggle with reading non-fiction. Like, one non-fiction book might take me in excess of a year. I think I've been working on Sapiens since 2015, I think. Was it out then? Oh my god, like, I've had it for forever. I feel like I was reading it at university, so yeah. So what makes me keep reading? It has to be short and sweet and to the point with communicating the information, and it has to contain information that I don't already know. Which seems straightforward, and like all non-fiction should appeal, right? But sometimes I find non-fiction's kind of way over explaining the kind of obvious. And I think that's the issue that I'm having with Sapiens, is that it's not telling me anything that I don't already know to some degree, and it might be expanding upon that knowledge, but it's not providing like juicy little tidbits of additional information or presenting it in a really interesting way, or a way that allows me to connect with the narrative, not the narrative, the narrator of the book, because usually they have some kind of narrator, even if it's just the author talking about their research process or something. But I think the ones which are just more textbooky whilst also going over and over the same concept and really drawing it out in their explanation, much in the way that I am currently whilst answering this question, those are the ones where I just like... Apparently I'm going to be making sound effects a lot in this video, my apologies. Question 4. What is a conventional trope in non-fiction that will turn you off? Wait, they have tropes in non-fiction? I don't like it when memoirs include photos of the author's family. I understand why they do it, but it annoys me and I can't even explain why. I just kind of pick up a book and I flick through and I'm like, ah, delicious words, ooh, pictures. So yeah. Number 5, would you say you read more for pleasure or enjoyment or to learn and exercise your brain? I think it's probably pretty equal given that I have an academic profession. But my outside of work hours of reading is 100% for pleasure. I care to learn very little when I'm off the clock. Yeah, usually. Number 6, which types of books are you likely to rate more highly and enjoy overall? Brain candy or brain protein? What the fuck does that even mean? I'm just gonna ignore that part of the question. So books that I'm likely to rate more highly are books which are written beautifully. Like, there needs to be something unique and interesting and insightful, and it needs to be written in a way that makes it a pleasurable reading experience or an interesting reading experience because of choice of language. Number 7. Do you have a sense early on of whether or not the book you're reading will be a 5-star read? Has a book ever surprised you in this regard? So often I've picked up books which had such a strong beginning and then the ending has been so appalling that they've gone from like, oh, this might be a 4-star to, oh, well, I wish I had burned it, kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna say I do not get a sense early on of what the rating will be. Number 8. Considering books that you've rated 5 stars in the past, do you think you would feel the same way about them now? Yes, because if a book's just kind of cool now but not like actually brilliant, I'm not going to give it 5 stars to begin with, I'll give it like 4. So the books which I do give 5 stars are ones which feel not just fun and enjoyable today, but feel like there's something more there. There's this insight or artistry that gives them that extra push into the 5-star rank, and I think those things come with a certain longevity. Okay, question 9 is to tag people. I tag whoever wishes to this, perhaps someone else who is like insanely busy and doesn't have time to even think about filming. Oh my god. With that, I will bid you adieu. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you're new around here, consider hitting subscribe and ringing that bell so you can stay up to date and keep the algorithm happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!